All right, so you big picture viewers, you want to see everything that we're doing in these couple units here. My colleague Dave Fisher put together this nice little picture here, diagram called the road to learning endpoints, right, from backend to client. So let's kind of walk through the steps here. So we start off at a very high level. We're going to make a model. This is going to be on very much on the back end, right? So a movie quotes model here. We're going to turn that into an API. And then we're going to test it using the API Explorer. We'll generate client code. Then we'll actually go to the client side and pull in that client code, and we'll create our app. And then we'll go ahead and test and refine it. All right, let's zoom in a little bit more and look at these 6 steps in a little bit more detail. All right, so we'll start off here making a model object, right? So this is like a model that we would use in our app. So this example here is going to be for our movie quotes app. So it's going to have a quote and a title, right? So we've got a model, then maybe we want to have a simple web app to just mess around with it. The model itself, totally optional. Most of the time we're going to be diving right into the API. And the API here is where we're going to code up our CRUD methods, right? So we might call them insert, list, and delete, right? They're going to deal with things. And this is going to be a separate class in Python. It's going to be annotated with some things that's going to help it to later on generate the client code, right? So we'll go through all of that. All the testing on this is going to be done using the same, probably in the beginning, the same local host testing that you're going to be doing with a web app. You would do here, only then you would add to the path, your URL, this _AH API Explorer. And then you'll be able to test out all these methods here. And really you're going to be going back kind of iteratively between these two things until everything is tested. And then you're going to deploy it to the world, right? Once you've done that, then you're also going to want to generate client code, right? So we're going to be using a package here, a Python program actually called Endpoints config, and you can use this to generate either Android or iOS code. So whichever one you're going to be targeting. So we generate that code that's going to make make the actual files for us. We will then create an app to use that, right? So the app is going to be probably mostly the view and the controller. The model and the communication with our backend is all going to be handled with the client code that's generated. So you're basically going to get a bunch of source code files here that you can dump right into your app, right? And then pretty much use them. So pretty straightforward, nice stuff there. And then of course, once you're done, if you're like any good developer, you're going to, hey, it's out there for the world to see. You're going to get some feedback, and then you'll refine things over time to make your app better. All right. So that's the big picture, right? So hope that's helpful for some of you. All right. Talk to you later.